Okay, good evening everybody, and welcome to another group ride. I'm hoping the sound is working. I can't see it in my software, but the additional software I have is showing the levels working. So I'm going to try and fire up a web browser and actually have a look at the live stream on YouTube. But if anybody's listening and actually in the ride and they can hear me, you can leave a comment, please. Oh, that's great, Kate. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I don't have to fire up a browser. That saved me one job. So let's just minimize that, and we can concentrate on the ride. No camera tonight. I'm still trying to sort out all my software. I'm having a nightmare with it. It's very buggy. I've changed over from, for those technical amongst you, I was using Streamlabs OBS to do my recording and broadcasting, and I've changed over to OBS Studio, and it's buggy as hell. I mean, it's a lot more powerful. I can do a lot more with it, but it really is buggy and a little bit annoying, if I'm honest. I'm spending too much time with it. I'm supposed to be editing videos, and instead I'm spending my time trying to sort this out, but I'll get there. I'm quite good with software. I used to be a programmer, so I will get there. It's just taking far too much time. Anyway, back to the ride. We've got a really good turnout tonight. Good to see. Welcome everybody, and thanks for joining. Hope everybody's feeling good. And with a bit of luck, we might even get a couple of late joiners. So we've got 34 online at the moment. I think that includes the bots, but that's a decent turnout. Expect the leader pace to be somewhere in the region of 2.5 tonight. So that'll probably be my pace, give or take a point or two. Obviously on the hills we tend to go a little bit harder, but then we relax a bit afterwards. But this is a nice rolling course. You should enjoy it. Kate saying she should have started late to miss the hill. Yeah, okay, Kate. You're a good hill climber. I saw you the other day. There's nothing wrong with your climbing. You were looking really strong on that aerobic ride, Kate. And well done. I can't believe you did it all, and then you did 260 kilometers, well, 264 kilometers that day, and then I think you did the same the next. That's just insane. So okay, away we go. Let's see if we can keep it going. I can see at least 3 other Team 3R jerseys, so thanks folks for supporting the team kit. I've got Paul riding next to me, so but if those that want to stay at a steady pace want to just join our little group here, me and Paul, there's Eric just behind us, Kate as well, So just join me on the road. I'll try and keep a reasonable pace without going mad. I really enjoy these group rides. Still feeling a little bit chesty, but I'm getting better. Okay, so the 14 free riders all nicely together now. As I say, this is quite a hard climb to start off with, so we don't go too mad, Paul. Maximum of 3, and even then try and keep it underneath that. I basically ride these kind of courses on feel if I'm doing the leading. I mean, normally I've got Rob Stone. Oh, he's behind me. I was just about to say, normally I've got Rob Stone leading out the ride, and he usually pulls me along. Nice to see he's joined us. He won the CTT 10-mile time trial last night with a 21:55. Sorry, 21:54. And there he goes, riding past me. Rob's in the red Team Lou kit, so he supports Lou's livery, which I don't mind at all. Lou's a good friend, leads his own group rides with some huge turnouts. And now you can tell I've had a bad chest because I'm totally out of breath. Whereas this normally wouldn't. It wouldn't normally affect me to this extent. So put a few fans on. See if I can get some air in. See if I can get onto Eric's wheel. Welcome, Eric. You did a good ride in the time trial last night, sir. For those of you that are new to my channel, check out the CTT videos. They're only short in nature compared to most others, 30 or 40 minutes. Yes, Paul, Rob won the TT last night. To be honest, I expected him to smash it, but I think he eased up. Still won it very easily, but I think he eased up. Okay, let's see if I can rejoin the group ahead. Put in a bit of a kick, get on the wheels. So I wouldn't normally be doing this watt kilo. I'm just trying to get back to the group in front. There we go. Gets a bit hard commentating and riding when I've been under the weather. Normally it's not a problem. but I'm still not 100%, so yeah, Paul, that's what it looked like, because sort of halfway into the TT last night, Rob had already sort of caught 2/3 of the field. He was second to last man off, and yeah, it just shows how strong he is. He can ride. He can ride a TT, a 10 TT, at such a pace. But he also won. When I say won, it wasn't a race. Well, it was an unofficial race on Saturday when we did the aerobic memorial ride, which was 104 kilometres. And Rob came home first in that by quite a margin. I don't think he was even trying, to be honest. He broke away very, very early in the ride and never looked like being caught. So total dominance in 2 events, a 10-mile time trial, or 16 kilometres if you like, and a 104-kilometre ride. So pretty impressive. But we have another very impressive rider with us tonight, and that's Kate C, who's in our little group ahead. And the reason why Kate C... Hello, Mr. Smith. Welcome. The reason why Kate C, or Kate, is getting mentions is because in about 54 days she's riding the TABR, the Trans-America Bike Race. Now, she's not doing the real life event because of COVID, but she is doing the same event virtually, same distances. And she messaged me earlier to say she's going to be starting at 5 AM in the morning and riding till 10 PM at night. Now that's just insane. Then she has to get up the next day and do it again, and the next day and do it again, and the next day and do it again. I mean, that's hardcore. I've done endurance riding myself in the transcontinental and other rides, and I can tell you the training that has to go into it to be competitive is absolutely awesome. It's off the back of that kind of training that I broke the Swift distance record and set the 24-hour record over on Swift for 3 years running. But going back to the aerobic memorial, this ride this Saturday, I wasn't able to ride it all because of my illness. But I covered it all. Sadly, the live stream didn't work. Problems with the software, and it was the software's fault. Initially, I thought it was my fault, but it wasn't. It's a known glitch in the software where you hit the start recording and it should automatically begin the live stream, and it didn't. And me being a newcomer to OBS Studio, I didn't check, which I should have done. So because everything looked to be okay at my end, I thought I was live streaming, and I wasn't. But while I was doing my 4-hour stint on Saturday covering the event, and other riders and people like Kate who did finish it, and Rob, I was also checking up on my mucker, my good friend Chris Hopkinson, Hoppo, over on Swift, because he was running the same ride as me over on Swift, 100 kilometres. In fact, he ran two. He ran one at 6 o'clock in the morning and then came back at 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock UK time and rode it again. So, and Chris is the rider that took the Swift distance record away from me not many weeks after I'd actually set it. And then it was taken away from him by a really strong lady cyclist from Germany, and I can't remember her name, but she took it from us both. And Chris Hopkinson, Hoppo, basically said to me, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. So he went out to smash the record, and he smashed it by such an extent, I don't think it'll be beaten for some time to come. Absolutely unbelievable ride by Chris. Over something like 5 days. So he set a new benchmark, a new record, and I decided to step down. I probably would have gone for it again had I not had the accident in 2018. I had an accident late 2018 where I broke my hip. So I definitely wasn't up to doing that kind of thing thereafter. I'm still, if I'm totally honest, still getting over that accident. I still have a lot of pain in my hip when I do longer rides. And to be honest, that's the limiting factor for me. Not about my endurance, I've got that. It's about my pain threshold. Oh, have I only been waffling for 14 minutes? Feels like longer. This is a hard course. It's beautiful, but it ain't half hard. You'll notice because I'm a lightweight rider, I end up in front of the group on the hills usually, or certainly near the front, but then they pull me back on the downhills because obviously they go a lot faster than I do on the downhills. So I'm not trying to drop them. No, I haven't dropped you, Paul. Trust me on this. The group behind will catch up, and pretty quickly. There they go. You can see them in the distance, and they'll come storming down, and I actually have to put in an effort just to stay with them. because, as I say, I'm a much lighter rider. So it looks like Rob and Eric behind us. Hope Kate's alright. Where's Kate? Yeah, Kate's a bit further back. So I'm actually going to ease up. If you can hear me, Rob, if we just ease up a little bit, let Kate come back in. She's back with us. Yeah, she's so strong at the moment. We don't really need to stop for her. Well, not stop, but ease up. She's just so strong, she can rejoin us. I mean, she's looking good for this TABR ride. She's got Riley helping out with the routes. I think he's doing the magic roads for her. And she's got a few other folks, including me, shouting out for her. I'll be covering some of her rides. I'll be joining when I can, but obviously with everything else I've got on, I'm not going to be able to do as much as I like. But I will be joining her, and I will provide links. I will live stream as well. There she goes past me. And who's that with her? E. Smith. What's your name, E? If you're listening to the message, or Kate, can you give me E's name? So I don't have to say E all the time. Is it Elaine? Yeah, I know it's difficult to type when you're riding. Emily Smith. Welcome, Emily. It's good to have you on board. We need more females taking part in these rides, so thanks for coming. I mean, Kate supports me as much as she can. And vice versa. I notice we also have an A. Smith on the ride, up ahead. Any relation? Yeah, Emily, Kate's given me your name. Watch the video later, please, and then you'll get an idea of what's going on with the chat. And we got another female, H. Golda. Welcome, Golda. I don't know your first name. H. Could it be Helen? From Scotland? Anyway, whatever. Welcome. There's Rob. Absolutely storming past. Oh, I do love this ride. It's a superb course for doing this, for swinging around the bends, staying together as a group. It's a really good course because you've got opportunities. If you're a climber, you can pull ahead. If you're strong on the downhills, you can catch the group. And here we are, we're going back to the start again. So that's one lap done. I can't remember whether this course gives you a lap time. Maybe it does. Oh no, yes, there we go. So lap one in 20 minutes, 29 seconds. So call it 20 minutes. And look at Kate up ahead, absolutely cruising. Okay, Emily's listening now too. Thanks, Emily. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Lots of good content on my channel, and there'll be lots more to come. As I say, I'm going to try and cover as much of Kate's ride as I can. Derek is better than Phil Liggett. Thanks, Paul. What my aim is, Paul, to if RGT ever give me the broadcasting profile that I want, so that I don't have to jump on the bike during events, then I will cover a lot more events, and I will give an analysis, race analysis and tactical analysis, a bit like Lantern Rouge does in the real world. I will break down the rides, you know, tell you when somebody's made a winning break, etc, etc. Hazel! Hi Hazel, and welcome. I think this is the best female turnout we've had for quite a while. So thank you, ladies, for joining. We don't get enough, and I wish more would join the rides. Because Kate's proving she's stronger than a lot of us men. She's certainly stronger than me at the moment. Which is not hard, to be fair. But no, she's really, really strong, powerful. She's eating well. You follow her Facebook page, you can see where she discusses her nutrition. I think I saw a post where she said she was taking magnesium baths. Well, that's got to help with recovery. So I think there's a lot of information you can get from riders like Kate. Oh, this is a tough climb. For those that are relatively new to the ride, if you look on the left hand side of your screen, you get a rider list. But the rider list only shows about 10 riders. But it does give you an idea how far you are behind riders and how far riders are behind you. For example, Rob's riding with Hazel, keeping Hazel company. Kate's 130 metres in front of me with a small group. Now I will join them. I will put in a bit of an effort and join them. Or I could drop back and wait for Rob. There's Eric just in front of me. Oh. Closing up on the group in front. Putting in a solid effort. Yeah, I think Emily's all right. She's just behind you, Kate. You're too strong for us all. And I'm not hanging about. Oh, okay. I did mention Mr. Smith earlier. So welcome. Didn't I asked whether he was a relative, so he's your husband, Emily. What's his name? A. Smith? Alan? Adam? I don't know. I'll go for Alan. Or Andrew? I wish they'd take this wall out. Mind you, it does give me a chance to close up. Angus. Now there's a name I wouldn't have guessed. That's a Scottish name. Welcome, Angus, and thanks for joining. Your other half is riding well. Keeping Kate company. What a time. You have to forgive the out of breath. That's a result of 2 weeks of flu. A little bit Scottish. Yeah, I reckon with a name like Angus, more than a little bit. I'll be with you shortly, Paul. Although, as I say, I'm a lightweight rider, so downhills are not my thing. I am closing. Well, you're 3.7 watt kilos, you'd expect me to. There we go. Come on, get the wheel. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's the halfway point. Ah, we caught them. I'll take a break now. Or is Kate gonna ride off the front again? One of the steeper hills. Nice to see we've got riders ahead as well that are riding with the bots. That's why I put them in, so that anybody wanting to do a faster pace has got somebody to ride with. And the same goes for riders at the back. There's lots of bots doing between 1.5 and 2 watt kilos. So there's a pace for everybody. And that's what I mean about being a poor downhiller. Look how easily I was caught. And everybody goes past me. But we've got them again. Yes, I agree, Paul. That's why I make a bit of an effort. If I do get dropped on a downhill, I put in a bit of an effort. I know I can hold my own on the uphills if I want to. A lot of the time if I'm dropping back, it's because I'm trying to recover, not because I haven't got the strength. Well, Angus, wear the team kit next time around, sir. Best looking kit on RGT, with Lou's team red jersey a close second. Yeah, there's another ride on Thursday. Hope we get a good turnout, because last Thursday was a bit disappointing. I had 4 riders. So it'd be nice if we can get a good turnout on Thursday and really start building these rides up. Because they're superb. I mean, you've got to admit, this is a cracking ride tonight. I think I can honestly say everybody's enjoying themselves. I certainly am. You can call breathing out of my bum enjoyment. Van Dam, welcome. Nice of you to join our little group. You're riding well, Paul. Looking good, sir. Yeah, they are a lot of fun, Paul. I love them. And I wouldn't mind, but we haven't got some of the regulars with us tonight. James was going to join, James Ogilvie, but I hope he doesn't mind me saying he has had to take his daughter to the hospital. She fell over while skating, and they think she's fractured a wrist, which is a real bummer. I only hope that she's okay. I'll message James as soon as I'm finished here and find out. And then, of course, we're missing Luke 57. He's a regular team member. He was signed up tonight, so something must have happened to stop him joining us. And then, of course, Lou sometimes joins us, as does Riley. So we're a few members missing tonight, but still having a cracking ride. And I'm too busy talking to... Ah, Rob's joined us again. He'd wonder where he'd gone to. Oh, struggling. Oh. Yeah, Katie's certainly turning the screws. 3.7 there for a little while. See if I can make a bit of ground when we get to the steeper section. Okay, steeper section approaching. And we've lapped poor Uriel. James! Hiya, James! And welcome. How's your daughter? Hopefully no broken wrist. Oh, I'm done. Nothing left now. Sorry guys, but I'm trying to catch Kate. Oh, caught Kate. What am I talking about? She's in the group behind me. Not any longer. Come on, get the wheel. Sit. Oh, hello, Luke. Are you riding tonight? Or are you just popping in to say hello? Okay, I am going to wait for the others. Join me as I get closer to the finish so we can come in together. So I'll let James go. Normally I would have tried to catch him. Probably not much hope, but I'm going to let the riders behind join me. And it looks like James is slowing too, so don't forget, folks, we're back on Thursday, same time, 8 o'clock CET, 7 o'clock UK time, for another good ride. Yes, it's a wonderful ride, Paul, I agree. But it's the riders that make it. The rides would be nothing without you guys. Whoa, come on. Concentrate there, stay with them. There we go. There we go, folks. Wonderful ride. Thank you, everybody. And we just managed to get under the hour. So we got faster each lap. So the first was 20 minutes. I didn't look at the times, but we must have done faster times to finish where we did, just under the hour. So that's fantastic riding, folks. You should be proud of yourselves. And Kate, you're just looking superb. I have no worries that you will crush the TABR. And you've still got 54 days to go to ramp up the training. Heaven knows what you'll be like when you finish it. Okay, folks. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. There's the sign that's coming on. So hit that subscribe button and the like button as well, because it helps to grow the channel. Okay, I'm going to close down the feed now. So I say good night. Stay safe, everybody, and we'll see you on Thursday.